seat you by the fire. Listen, listen. There's something I must confide. I know I said that it'd be fine. I know I made it look like it'd be alright, but I think I learned my lesson, and I'm not gonna let you out of my sight.
Hey everyone, so for today's tutorial, this is the look that I came up with. I told you guys that I wanted to give you some options for Valentine's Day, so since my last one was very soft and daytime wearable and it had more of those pink tones, I wanted to do something that was a little bit more on the neutral side, something that was going to be kind of darker and a little bit sexy, something a little bit better for a date night look. So this is what I ended up coming up with. And I'm pretty much obsessed with it, so I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. This is probably what I'll end up wearing on Valentine's Day. And yeah, so I don't think I have anything else to mention. If you guys want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys! Hey guys, so starting off, I'm going to be using this soft brown shade from the Morphe 35O palette. I'm going to be applying this as my transition shade. You can use any soft brown eyeshadow that you have, but I'm using the Morphe M504 to apply it. Then we're going to be moving on to the Lorac Pro To Go palette, and I'm using this color Chai, just a really nice kind of golden shimmery shade, and I'm applying this all over the lid using the Morphe M433. This is going to be a very soft but deep blended out look, if that makes any sense at all. So then we're just going to go back and blend using the same Morphe M504. Going back into the Morphe 35O palette, I'm using this kind of brown shimmery shade, and I'm applying this also all over the lid just to deepen up that color a bit. I'm using the e.l.f. Professional eyeshadow brush just to really pack that color on. And then we're going to go back into the Lorac palette. I'm taking this color Mink and using the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, and I want to focus this closer to my lash line. You don't want to take this color too far up, and then I'm just going to go back and add a little bit more of the color Chai. You can do these steps as many times as you need to until it's as deep and blended as you want it to be. So here I'm just taking the smudge brush by e.l.f. just to pack it closer onto the lid, and then just adding a little bit more of that color Mink. So here I'm just using the Sigma E54 to pack more of that gold eyeshadow on, and then we're just going to blend everything with a clean blending brush. I'm using the Sigma E40. And since I'm not doing winged liner for this look, I am going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous eyeliner, and I'm just applying this really close to my lash line as a base. We are going to be going over it using the color Black from the Lorac palette. And I'm applying this using the Morphe M508, and I just want to pack this on. And then I am going to be going back and blending it using a little bit more of that Mink eyeshadow. And like I said, you guys just do this as much as you need to until it's nice and blended. So here I'm just taking the Morphe M433 and I'm starting to blend everything together. So I'm just blending the entire lid just to make sure it's all perfect. And then we're going to move on to the lower lash line, and I'm just going to use a little bit of the color Chai and the color Mink and Black. Then again, we're going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner, and I'm just putting this in my waterline. And then we're going to move on to lashes. So these are the Nay Grand Glamor lashes. These are absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just curling my lashes, and then I am going to put a thin layer of the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, and then just pop these babies on. These lashes are so perfect and fluffy. I absolutely love these. Then I'm just going to take the highbrow from Benefit and I'm putting this right underneath my brows, right on my brow bone. And then we're just going to blend them out using the Morphe M170-10. And this is just going to really make your eyeshadow and everything just look all put together. So then taking the color Shell and this little fan brush, I'm just applying that right over the top of the highbrow to highlight it. And then we're just blending everything out using the Morphe M511. So then I'm just taking the Benefit's Roller Lash Mascara and just coating my lower lashes. And then we're going to move on to the face. So I'm using this foundation palette from e.l.f. and I'm using the Sigma 3D HD Precision Brush. This was my first time trying this out, so I'm blending it out using a beauty blender, and then I decided to just go ahead and put the beauty blender into the product and then apply it that way because I felt like it wasn't blending out as great as I wanted it to. The pigmentation on this is okay. It's not super pigmented. I did find that applying it with my finger was probably the best way to do it. So I did mix the lighter shade and then one of the darker shades. And then I'm just blending it with the Beauty Blender again. This product isn't like absolutely amazing, but it's pretty good. It's, like I said, it's not super pigmented, but I like it. For someone with a lighter skin tone, it's probably not going to be your favorite because the shades can be a little bit too warm, but I like it. And again, this is the e.l.f. foundation palette in the color medium to dark. So I'm just contouring my nose a little bit, and I'm using the 3D HD Precision brush, and then just blending it out with the Beauty Blender. Now going in with the Wet n Wild contouring palette. This is in the color Caramel Toffee, and I'm applying the contour shade with the e.l.f. complexion brush, which is my favorite bronzing brush. And I'm just bronzing up my face pretty much everywhere where I already applied the e.l.f. foundation. Then I'm applying the highlight shade from that palette, and I'm using the e.l.f. The e.l.f. small tapered brush. I do really like this contouring palette. I do feel like the contour shade is nice and pigmented, and then the highlight shade is also really nice. And here I'm just taking a contour sponge, and I'm using that same contour powder from the Wet n Wild palette. And I'm applying this underneath my contour to really make it stand out and clean up anything that went too far down. So taking MAC's Sunbasque, I think that's how you say it, I'm applying it using the Sigma F40. I absolutely love this blush. I've had it for a while, but I hadn't really used it as much as I should because I really, really like it. And then we're going to move on to highlight. I'm using Sunbeam by Benefit. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. This is going to be perfect for summertime, but I'm just blending it out using a wet beauty sponge, and it just gives you a gorgeous glow. Like, it's like the perfect bronze glow. And I also did apply this onto my chin and a little bit on my cupid's bow, on my nose, and then I put some above my brow. Don't really know why. I guess I just wanted to glow all over. And yeah, then we're going to go ahead and blend everything out using the Morphe, what is this brush? The Morphe M404, just to really get everything blended. And then going back to the Morphe 35L palette, I'm just taking this shimmery shade and applying it to my inner corner. And then finishing off my brows, I'm using the L'Oreal Stylist Plumper. I think that's what it's called. This is in the medium to dark. And I'm just coating my brows. And then for the lips, I'm using MAC's Stone Lip Liner. And just lining my lips using that. And then I'm using Anastasia's Pure Hollywood Liquid Lipstick for the perfect nude. I love this liquid lipstick. So that's going to complete the tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day makeup look. I had lots of fun creating it, and I really hope that your Valentine's Day is amazing. So if you guys have any other questions or comments, please leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for all your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.